Hey guys, how's it going? What's up? Let me check it out. This play first. Let me see. Okay, today we are gonna talking about the leak streak of Blade. This movie that actually I think was announced in 2019, if I remember well. Is a lot of time when Marshall Ali was officially confirmed to the role of Blade. But now it's 2026, and well, Marshall Ali is still waiting for this movie. But now we had this information about mm, so what the movie is, or what the movie is supposed to be. So we are gonna start because as you see, it's a lot of information, so it's super crazy. So guys, the context. Marvel announced the film in 2019. Marshall Ali was revealed as Blade. Oh my god, these guys are so crazy. 2019 is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 6 years ago. My god, my god. what the hell, well, it's supposed to be on theater in 2023, and well, actually in this year will supposed to be another movie, maybe the part 2. Imagine that, it's so crazy. But in 2023, a script restructuring was confirmed. Not the movie, rewriting the script. In 2024, the delay was revealed be indefinite. So this is incredible, guys, how this movie was freeze. That is the real expression to talk about this crazy project of Marvel. So we have the script. I'm gonna talking about him, and maybe you can give me your opinion, if you like it, if you don't like it, and what is your opinion about this. So the part 1, we see a group of ancient vampires. Each one leads a vampire community. One elder had a child with a human woman. His son is Aaron Thorne, and he is the villain. Well, that was a surprise because when they said something like vampire and a human, my first thought immediately was Blade, but we had something similar to him. Blade actually looks, it's here. Blade appears and kills Thorne's father. Thorne demands to inherit his father's position. He wants to hit the position, and I mind, to order and all that. And well, this this elder man, or this elder vampire, was something with a really huge power inside the community. And I don't want to lose it, so he is exiled for being a half-breed. Thorne gathered a group of outcast vampires. His goal is to overthrow the elders. However, Thorn cannot walk in daylight. Well, this is something as another vampire story. He can walk in the daylight. That is something normal. Everything here is really normal from for the moment, you know. Sorry, here my little doggy, but we need to continue. Go for there. Come on. So, a vampire revealed that Blade has a daughter. Her name is Zora, and she can walk in the sun. And if you remember, the first movie of Blade, actually, Blade was the how can I say it? The special vampire with that power. Oh, let me see. Why not? Ah, it's true. Sorry for this. It need to be something like here. Sorry, it's true. I put it this down here, and now everyone can see me. Yes, it's true. Sorry for that. And we continue. As I was saying, the special vampire was Blade, and the other movies. So that was something that happened in the first movie of Wesley Snipes. But here apparently is Thorn that had this power. Sorry, the daughter of Blade. I was confused for a moment. So we'll continue. Let me see. I lost. La 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 la. Okay, I think it's something like here. Okay. Zora inherited her father's powers. Thor created a plan to kill Zora. With Zora blood, he wouldn't need to hide anymore. So the plot twist of the movie is hunting Zora. The part 2, Zora is attacked while traveling with her mother. Her mother intervenes and is killed. Zora witnesses everything but manages to escape. She hides at her voodoo grandmother's house. The grandmother decides to call Blade. Vampire tracks Zora down and attack the house. Blade arrives and kills one of the vampires. Thorn escapes with 3 other vampires. Well, and Blade appears on the page 16 of the script. And well, this is interesting because apparently we had this the movie apparently starts as a flashback, you know. First of all, is the story about Thorn and this village of vampire. After that, we had some information about Zora, and I imagine that a little girl, and you know, after that he grown up. I don't think it's something like a child in the movie. Of course not. Apparently it's a teenager, something like let me see, this series called Hawkeye? Something like Hawkeye? I don't remember the name of the actress and the character. Let me see. Kate Bishop. I imagine that Kate Bishop, the Sora character, is something like Kate Bishop, a teenager, something like that, but not so young. So I imagine that kind of profile for that. What the hell? And something important is that blades appear on the page 16 of, of the script. So how can translate that information in minutes to calculate when appears, when blade appears? 20 minutes, 30 minutes? That is something like that. So imagine a Blade movie without Blade until 30 minutes later. Is we can, you know, suppose, or we can start to understand why this movie was practically canceled. I don't know. What do you think? So, Sora discovered that Blade is her father. So, apparently he a part of her life. I think it's something like protect her and all that cliche, you know, it's something like that. I imagine something like that, something like he wanted to protect his little kid of this crazy world and all that. So Sora is no longer safe in New Orleans, like, you know, when he knew the truth and now is in the center of the spotlight of the whole violence of the vampire. I think something like that. The grandmother gives her a silver locket. Blake takes Sora to a Quincy Harker estate. Harker is wealthy and funds several vampire hunters. There Blade and Sora meet two other hunters, Rachel Helsing and Tash Nithal. So this is something cool because we had this kind of relative to Van Helsing. What do you think? It's cool. It's cool. This kind of cameo. Actually, it said here, Rachel is descendant of Van Helsing. I don't remember in the Werewolf, in this series, this special event, we had a mention to Van Helsing. If you remember that, please let me in the comment below if we had that cameo in that series. Yeah, because I was confused. I was mixed these two topics, these two series, because I was thinking in I almost forget the Sandman. And the Sandman we had the descendant of Van Helsing, this girl that I think was falling in love with the guy with the teeth in the eyes. I don't remember the name. So that was my confusion. That is why I don't remember if we had a Van Helsing or the Helsing descendant or whatever in Marvel Universe. If we have, please let me in the comment because I'm really confused right now. Mixing these two series or these two, I don't know, because one is a brand, Marvel, and the other is only one series. So well, doesn't matter. Taj is an Indian warrior who has taken a vow of silence. Great, we had a character without saying anything. I think something like If you think this is a relief, the comedy relief in the movie, it looked like something like the comedy relief in a stranger and Doctor Strange. these other sources that I didn't even remember his name right now. Mm. So, Harker investigated why Thorn is after Sora. He explained the importance of her blood. Sora learns that Blade is half vampire. Blade was raised by a vampire hunter. The hunter who raised him, the hunter who raised him is named Jamal Afari. Jamal runs secret rural village. Blade plans to take Sora there to hide. So, for the moment, I don't know if when we started to know about the truth of Blade and all this mystery and all that, we had a little bit of flashback. Sorry, guy, but I have a lot of trucks and a lot of cars right now. I don't know if the best moment to do a live stream, but let me in the comment if you like this hour. I'm going to try to better well, but for now it's the best moment to do it. We will see what happens. But well, that is my first impression. Let me in the comment if you prefer it in the morning, on afternoon, or at night even. We will see, but for the moment, I think to try in this time. Well, we continue. So Blake and Sora take a train to the village. During the trip, Blake explained, children develop their power during puberty. So this little girl is in the puberty. They fully turn when they drink blood. Jamal trained Blade before. He never drank blood. But when Blade finally did, he lost control and he killed Jamal's son. Oh, that was something unexpected. As a result, Blade was expelled and abandoned. The voodoo grandmother is Jamal's ex-wife. Oh, that is maybe why this, they broke up. Because apparently she loved Blade like a son. So Fear had Jamal start to hate Blade, and this woman called Voodoo loved Blade as a son too. So maybe this, start to broaden their relationship. She created a potion that helped Blade control his thirst. Blade fell in love with Sora's mother. Really? Here's the information. He distanced himself to keep them safe. He asked the grandmother to protect them. Later, he teamed up with Harker and began hunting vampires. So he distanced himself to protect his family. And the part 5 of the script, we have Thorn and his men attack the train. A major action sequence as they chase Sora. Blade kills another one of Thorn's followers. Thorn causes the train to derail. Blade and Sora manage to escape. So, and this part, I think is something the best part of the movie, or the best part with CGI, big explosion, super crazy stuff. Is something like, and actually I imagine this part as Shang-Chi movie. You remember, it's not exactly a train, but something as a bus. So, if you can, try to put this in the same level, imagine the trailer focusing this part of the movie, and with this action in the train. They try to sell the movie with that action scene and all that. I imagine something like that in this part, and I'm not absolutely sure that that scene is the most important action scenes in the movie, the most with the most budget and all that. But I don't know, it's something that I imagine actually. So Blade and Sora arrive at Jamal village. Jamal agrees to hit them shelter. Sora overhears Blade planning to leave her with Jamal. Jamal apologizes to Blade for abandoning him. He asks Blade to not make the same mistake with Sora. So see, here is something a redemption part with Jamal, because maybe in the past he hated so deeply that he doesn't care anymore about Blade. I mean, he left Blade, and here is something like sorry because all this and blah blah blah, and I imagine there's something like the deep moment of the movie, all this emotional part and all this. Thorn attacked the village with many vampires. It's in the whole movie, this guy. These vampires are the victims from the train. Oh, the victim, he becomes a vampire too. He's a real villain. Thorn kills Jamal and kidnaps Sora, or F with Jamal. Imagine that. All this emotional, and he bites him about not left Sora behind. And why? Because he's gonna die after that. It's a little cliche scene and all that. But for now, it's it's as another action movie without super high moments. It's something normal. The movie is great right now. Blade is captured and tortured. Raj and Taj arrive to rescue Blade. Rachel, sorry. And this part of the movie, Blade is captured. Imagine, because was a lot of character or a lot of vampire behind Blade. So, sorry, I'm a little bit tired. So they return to Harker's estate. They try to figure out where Sora might be. Blade discovers that Harker betrayed him. What? He had the fur betrayed. Harker is working for Thorn. That's why they were attacked on the train at the first place, I think. And why the village was attacked. Harker explained that Thorn can be used. Oh, he wants to manipulate. He must be allowed to kill the elder first. Then it will be easier to kill Thorn. A bat to protect the people. It's something like The Watchmen. If you watch the movie, you do something really bad to protect the people. Okay. And I was smooth my words, all the YouTube problem and all that. So, easy to kill Thorn. Sora life is a necessary sacrifice. Blade, Rachel, and Taj could tie with Harker. The three decide to rescue Sora themselves. Okay, it's not something like a fight between Harker and in this little group. Is something as a confession, but without a super big fight or something like that. He run away after that, after confess himself about this situation. They enraged Blade, Rachel, and Tash attack Thorn Temple. They way up Thorn army. Tash dies in the battle. Thorn is about to kill Blade, but Sora stops Thorn to drive the silver locket into him. Blade pushes Thorn into the sunlight. Thorn bursts into flames. and Blade and Sora return to New Orleans. They reunite with the Voodoo grandmother. Sora decides she cannot stay with Blade. She remains with her grandmother. Blade watches over her from the shadows. We Sora again over the year. We Sora aging over time. She never becomes a vampire. She survives using her mother potion, and she marries, has children, and dies in her 90s. Blade attends her funeral. Her granddaughter asks him, "Who you are?" Blade replies, "An old friend of the family." The guy, you wanna read the script? Follow me on Facebook as the Wete Geek. Yes, we continue in live stream? Sorry. Connecting. We are still in live stream, guys. Sorry, I don't know why I had a little bit trouble with the internet. So I hope that we can signal right now. I hope you. Please let me in the comment. So apparently we had trouble, but apparently it's normal right now. So I don't know, guys. Well, okay, apparently it's Okay, well, actually, I finished the script of Blade. Even I was saying, you want to watch all these scripts, you can follow me on Facebook at the Wete Geek. Only that.
Iron Man is actually Doctor Doom, Marvel's insane plan to rewrite history. This rumor is absolutely mind-blowing. According to insiders, Marvel is planning to reveal that Iron Man has actually been Doctor Doom all along. That's right. Iron Man from Earth 616 was always meant to be Victor Von Doom. Kang set him on the superhero path from birth in the sacred timeline to prevent his true origin, Doctor Doom, from ever existing in the MCU. Why? Because Doom would have been the one villain Kang could never defeat. And remember, the Russo brothers once said that Robert Downey Jr. is the ultimate Doctor Doom. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on this wild theory about Doom's real MCU origin, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Alright guys, I have to say, this rumor actually makes a lot of sense. I really like it. Some fans might feel like it betrays Robert Downey Jr.'s character, but think about it. This could be the perfect way to reboot Iron Man. The MCU has been struggling without him, and this twist could be Marvel's ultimate excuse to bring him back. Now, some people argue that this theory doesn't hold up because Robert has appeared as Iron Man in What If? And even in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. But, according to the rumor, this twist only applies to Earth 616. And honestly, they could easily explain it by saying that Kang placed Robert as Iron Man in every universe. One key thing to remember: Kevin Feige has repeatedly stated that Iron Man's sacrifice will never be undone. That moment is canon, no matter what. So, I'm really curious to see how they'd pull this off. What do you guys think? Would you be down for this twist? Let me know in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more updates. World War Hulk is coming. Big rumors dropping. Guys, this is huge. Reports are saying that World War Hulk is actually happening, set to release in Phase 6, just 3 months before Avengers. Secret Wars, all the Hulks from the multiverse and comics? Apparently, the core plot of the movie will revolve around Master Hulk, played by Lou Ferrigno, ruling over a territory in Battleworld. Yes, folks, this highly debated Doomsday scenario is rumored to become a reality. For those unfamiliar, Battleworld is a planet created when Doctor Doom becomes the ruler of the multiverse. In the comics, it's divided into different epic Marvel sagas. One section could be Age of Apocalypse, another could feature World War Hulk, and so on. If these rumors are true, Marvel could adapt events that wouldn't be possible in other circumstances, making World War Hulk an insane cinematic experience. But what do you think? Will Battleworld be part of the MCU? Let me know in the comments. And if you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Rumors are heating up. Here's what's being said. Mark Ruffalo's Hulk will transform into Immortal Hulk. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine will play a key role, assembling a team of mutants and Avengers to take down Master Hulk. The movie is set to redeem the image of Hulk and She-Hulk in the MCU. Which of these rumors excites you the most? And do you think this movie will actually happen? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more Marvel news and deep dives. But wait, Spider-Man 4 could also be part of Battleworld? It gets crazier. Many insiders believe Spider-Man 4 will tie directly into Battleworld. The logic is simple. These movies are set right before Secret Wars, and all signs point to Avengers. Doomsday ending with Doctor Doom crowned as the god of the multiverse, creating Battleworld. If this happens, it could impact every single Marvel Studios project, including Daredevil, Born Again, Season 2. Speaking of Daredevil, check out my review of the latest episode, where I break down the biggest differences between Netflix Marvel and the MCU version. You can't miss it. Click here, and I'll see you there. Guys, we might have just gotten our first real look at Doom in Avengers, Doomsday. And it's not what you'd expect. People are already roasting the design, saying it looks like Taika Waititi in cosplay. So yeah, we just got what could be our very first glimpse at Doom's look for Avengers, Doomsday. It showed up in a birthday invitation for Robert Downey Jr., and there's even a photo included. But what's really got people talking is Doom's new look. And honestly, the internet is having a field day with it. The design shows him wearing what looks like a transparent mask. Kinda reminds me of that bizarre movie, The Skin I Live In, just even more see-through. And you know what? It kinda makes sense. Marvel probably wants to show off the actor's face. I mean, whoever's playing him is likely getting paid more than anyone else. And Kevin Feige basically handed him the keys to the MCU. Still, it's a bit disappointing. I mean, Doom without the iconic metal mask? Even the Fantastic Four movie from 2005 nailed that look perfectly. Most of us were expecting something closer to an Iron Man-style mask, which would have made total sense. But nope, Marvel went with this design instead. Let me know what you think of this possible final look for Doom in Avengers, Doomsday. Is it fire or a total fail? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates like this. Guys, what just happened? Marvel literally stopped the world with nothing but a few chairs with names on them. But these aren't just any names. This is 25 years of history, iconic characters, and a lineup that only Marvel could pull off. We've got a massive roster on screen. Thunderbolts, Avengers, villains, allies, over 20 characters. And look at this, Loki is back. You know what that means. Dr. Doom is traveling all the way to the very beginning of the sacred timeline to reshape reality as he pleases. But does this mean Loki is doomed to die again? And here's the real game changer. It's not just Secret Wars. The X-Men are officially here, almost the entire OG team from the X-Men saga. This confirms everything we've seen in Marvel is officially canon in the MCU. No more doubts. Plus, we've got the Fantastic Four, Shang-Chi, and Namor teaming up with them. That's insane. And of course, Thor, Sam Wilson's Captain America, Shuri as Black Panther, and Bucky are all in the mix. Honestly, this feels more like Avengers versus X-Men than Doomsday. Could they actually change the title? What do you think? And to top it all off, Robert Downey Jr. is closing out this mind-blowing cast reveal. I still think it's impossible to fit all of Marvel into an Avengers movie. But no matter what, these films will always be massive events packed with legendary characters. It's absolute madness. Subscribe for more updates and stick around. I've got some wild Doomsday rumors you won't see coming. Catch you in the next one. This is insane. Avengers: Secret Wars might be the biggest and most epic MCU movie yet. Joe Russo himself has confirmed that this movie will feel like the beginning of a new story, not the end like Endgame. And among the latest rumors, we've got something huge. A showdown for the ages. Reports suggest that Edward Norton's Hulk will go head-to-head with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine in Avengers: Secret Wars. Guys, this is the fight we've been waiting for. Let me know in the comments. Are you hyped to finally see Wolverine versus Hulk on the big screen? And of course, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe. Now, we already got a little tease of this legendary battle in Deadpool and Wolverine, with a nod to the iconic comic book cover. But here's the real question. Could Edward Norton actually return to the MCU? Recent rumors claim he's in talks for a cameo in Secret Wars, specifically to fight Wolverine. But I have my doubts. Norton had major creative differences with Marvel and has never seemed interested in coming back. That said, we've seen unexpected returns before, like Wesley Snipes' Blade. And while Ben Affleck hasn't officially returned yet, he's also rumored for Secret Wars. So what do you think? Will we see Edward Norton's Hulk again? Or will this fight be between Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and a variant of Mark Ruffalo's Hulk? Drop your thoughts in the comments and hit that subscribe button if you love this content. But wait, there's more. Josh Brolin's Thanos is rumored to return in Avengers: Secret Wars. And not just that, he'll reportedly be part of a multiversal team of heroes taking on Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom. Brolin himself has hinted that Thanos could come back, and according to Insider Live Warrior, he'll be a powerful ally. But his fate will stay true to the 2015 Secret Wars comics. Now, this might disappoint some fans who were hoping for the long-awaited Hulk vs. Thanos rematch that never happened in Endgame. But the real twist? Thanos fighting alongside the Avengers. And speaking of Hulk, check out my video on World War Hulk and how Avengers: Doomsday could change the MCU forever. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I used to believe chaos was freedom. But freedom without purpose is only another prison. I've seen what remains when time is finished. Not fire, not war, just absence.
Hello, Loki. Every choice leaves a scar. I call it balance, because cruelty was easier than truth. Here, in silence, I learned what survival costs. At time removes everything. My existence condemns this world, and I will decide. Hello, Thanos. An incursion isn't an invasion. It's two universes fighting to see which one gets to exist. For one universe to live, another must end. Your world is already dying, Peter Parker.
You don't get to decide who deserves to live.
Then this is the price of being right.